I made the film I wanted to make. I made the film that I understood. I made the film where I was angry about the fact that all of our freedom struggle is brought down to 2, 3 names. Who sells their house and loses 32 kilos to make a propaganda film? When I read Vikram's Sampat's book and other books on him, I realized that why are we not aware of this in public discourse? And the fact that a lot of my well-wishers did not want me to get into it just enticed me to do it. Maybe the Jat I am, and Jat playing a Maharashtran, and that too Savarkar is, and there's a movie called Jat being made where I'm playing Sri Lankan. So that's life. So when I took it on, I somewhere knew that there is going to be a lot of opposition to it. I went through a whole lot of hell to make it, which I don't want to keep singing about. And it so happened that it released in the elections. I wanted to release it 6 months earlier. When it released in the elections, it was tainted as a propaganda film. And I was just flabbergasted, sitting and listening to people and thinking, who sells their house and loses 32 kilos to make a propaganda film? I want to know that patriot. I want to meet that patriot. So there was a lot of things, things within the industry also that I felt. But if a movie can be made on Mahatma Gandhi, a movie can be made on Mr. Savarkar as it can be made on anybody else. So when a lot of people were giving me flack about it, I said, okay, if I had made a movie about Mr. Nehru, for example, I would be as diligent, I'd be doing it as much, as sincerely as possible as I did Mr. Savarkar's story. So that was the thing, and it is in sync with what he faced in his life. He was very misunderstood. He was a very profound thinker, which a lot of people did not get. And all those things. So there was a bit of a thing, but then, एक कहावत होती है कि ओखली में सर दे दिया तो मुसलों से क्या डरना, तो खींच दिया मीटर उसका भी. I made the film I wanted to make. I made the film that I understood. I made the film where I was angry about the fact that all of our freedom struggle is brought down to 2, 3 names and only to non-violence, which was not the case. What it has done to the world, it has given a very napunsak image of India, which we are not. We are not going to give you our other cheek after you slap one of our cheeks, We are going to break your face the moment you think of trying to slap our cheek. So that's the kind of an attitude which I think, and it's very prevalent today. What Mr. Savarkar had always propagated is very prevalent today. Today we are not just a great power in the world just because of our diplomacy or our PR campaigns. We are a great power in the world because we are armed to the teeth. We are making our own weapons. We are forced to reckon with, and that is what the opposing thought of Mr. Savarkar was to Mr. Gandhi's, let's say, or the whole Congress party, of being non-violence, and that's what is the key. And Mr. Savarkar said, when he wrote Hindutva, I read Hindutva, and the first 40 pages of Hindutva is about Buddhism. I was shocked. What is this man saying? So he believed that he also liked non-violence. He thought Buddha was the biggest apostle to walk this planet. But he said that the world is not full of green mountains, blue rivers, and pink flowers. There are people with red fangs ready to rip you out. So where is the caveat for self-defense in non-violence? And that was the whole thing. And keeping all these things in mind, I felt that I should take it upon myself to tell that story the best I could. And I gave it my all. And I also got a lot of appreciation, not just a lot of judgment over it.